Cats. Here we go. Mallet Cats get the bounce going. Is it?
I think so.
It
Last
is.
I checked, it was, and last I checked, you're Andrew.
And you're Josh.
Still am. And together,
We are.
dads.
Who?
Who? Swing! Buddy, I feel like I swung and a miss this week. My life is twist turned upside down. And I'd like to take a minute to sit right there and tell you all about how it happened.
Please do. The floor is
Well,
yours.
so thank you for allowing me that nice millennial intro. Um, I'm flirting with 40 years old, and it happened. I took a breath at the wrong time in the middle of an exercise 2 days ago and just completely threw my back out. Or what I would assume would be when we were told, dad threw his back out. That's where I'm at right now. And it is not good.
Is it as
It,
bad as they make it out to be?
it sucks, man. Like, it absolutely sucks.
I've done some. I've had some back. I had some back tweaks and injuries, kind of thing, and when I was younger. And is it like that debilitating pain, obviously in your back, but then also through your front? Like anytime you try to twist
Yeah,
or
breathe. The
breathe.
deep breath. Yeah. Like, why is this hurting now? This is fun.
Shit.
This is new.
Dang.
Yeah, and it's funny because like you think you'll be doing good, and like last night, just as I was putting our daughter to bed, and she's like hopped on the bed and like went to like hop into like where my arm pocket was, like just right in there, and she just came and just the way she hit me like jogged me, and then my back just like spasmed up. It's like, oh, she's like, oh my god, what's wrong? Like, nothing, I'm fine. But it was the point. I left a message on someone's voicemail at work, and I'm like, hey, just so you know, like it's so and so. The reason I'm calling is because what? Sorry, I should have just yeah. I don't know. It's been it's been an experience. Let's put it that way.
It doesn't sound like it's been a lot of fun.
No, and I mean, It's funny because I'm like, I'm sure I'll be fine in like 2 days. Well, we're at 2 days, and I'm clearly not in my 20s or early 30s anymore because it is not, in fact, okay within 2 days.
It's the double whammy. A, you're more prone to injury because of your flirting with 40, and then B, because you're flirting with 40, your body doesn't recover at the same timeline anymore. So it's like you're easier to hurt,
Yeah.
and you're going to take longer to recover.
You know what? Somehow I'm going to be better off for this. I know it. I just don't know how yet. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for that silver lining.
I mean, I guess I from just recent perspective here, Josh, with the way my thumb, had me not be able to lift stuff for about 2 weeks. I was able to focus on the assault bike, and last night I was finally back on the mats, and I got some compliments on my cardio,
You.
vascular endurance, stamina, and intensity. So I was like, shit. And this was from the young kids too. It wasn't even from the old boys club. This was like the young $20, and it was like, they're like, holy shit, you've been doing cardio? And I was laughing as I'm pinning them into the mat, going, yeah, I have.
That's right,
so,
young kid.
so maybe that's your silver lining. I don't know what it is for you.
Gonna
Just
be reading faster now, maybe.
reading faster, maybe some kind of stretching or just like breath work. I don't know, but yeah, obviously you're gonna be on the shelf for a little bit, so
Yeah.
maybe
Well,
it's
we'll
just the
see.
walk. Maybe it's just the walking. You get real good at walking, or maybe you
Yeah.
can find some running, some running things. I don't know. Can you run, or is your back?
No, no,
Your
I
back.
can't work. Yeah, I can't even hit the elliptical right now because it's just sort of move.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. So there it is. It's not it might not be a fast movement thing, but maybe it's some kind of move.
I'm waiting to sneeze, and maybe I'll just put the back where it's supposed to be. A
That's
real
it.
big dad sneeze,
Shift the
super loud, shake the house, and then everything just feels good again.
shift the vertebrae back in place.
I will say, I did just coincidentally, or struck a stroke of luck, or whatever you want to say. Like, I did have a massage booked for yesterday, which was like the morning after, and that was wonderful. Like, it definitely felt like tenfold better after. She's a little tender and sore today, so maybe that just means that's the release from that, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be right as rain.
I want to go two places with that massage. First, before we get there though, yesterday we had like our group family workout after I was done work in the basement, and I have one of those. I've told you about one of those ab wheels, and so just to impress, because my wife was down there, and my daughter. This is the cutest thing, but she started mimicking me on the ab wheel. Like she'll actually push me off of the ab wheel so she can do a couple reps,
Get out,
like
Dad.
to show off in front of my wife. I started doing it from standing, and
Nice.
after a couple of reps, as I came up, I could feel it in my stomach, and I was like, okay, don't pull a Josh here.
But did you keep going?
Yeah, a little bit, but just
Yeah, of course. You
I
have to.
feel it today. Like I'm like, oh, that's definitely not the delayed onset. That's not the DOMS. That's a don't do this anymore right now.
Yeah. Yeah, right. That's it, the immediate.
Second, me and the wife went to the spa on Sunday. We
Ooh.
did the Scandinave, and so hot cold therapy. We didn't book a massage this time just because we wanted to go out for supper together later on a little date. But man, I'm sure just like your massage, it was like just a feeling of bliss.
It's almost like you understand why people do the self-care stuff. Just it feels great.
I want to sign us up for once a quarter.
Once a quarter, have your CEO meetings there.
Once a quarter, just have that family executive board debrief. Go out for a team meal after, you know.
Seems there's only benefits. There's only
And,
upsides.
and like we both don't like a lot of people, and it was packed. It was a Sunday. This place was jamming. But honestly, after 5 minutes, we didn't even care. We're like, everyone is being quiet. I don't have to watch Baby Wolf Black Horse run around right now. I'm good.
I love that. No one's spilling something.
Yeah. We got a rug last year for our living room, thinking the playroom will be the playroom and the living room will be for living.
No,
No,
that
no,
was silly.
that rug is purple. There is like Cheerios permanently engraved, encrusted into that rug, and it's like we need a new rug. It's like, no, how about we keep this rug for a few more years?
Yeah, that's right.
A few more
Yeah,
years.
this rug's now a staple here.
Yeah, this is gonna be, because I'm not buying a rug every year. This will be the living room rug for when they were after 5, and then after 5 we get a new rug, and then that'll be the 5 till 10, and then we'll do something else for when they're teens. But yeah.
See, so what I'm hearing is you've completely embraced the chaos because we haven't said that word in a few now. So
Hmm.
you've embraced that chaos and you've learned to live within it.
You have to. And plans ain't gonna go according to plans.
There you go. I like that. Plan for it not to go according to plan.
I got something funny for you.
I can't wait to hear it.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
So you know how I started a new job earlier at the turn of the year. I was trying to access I've been exposed at my new job, and it's in the funniest way possible. I was trying to access a shared file. Someone was like, "Hey, I need you to send you this map." So I'm like, "Okay, sure, request." I didn't even realize, but I must have been logged in on the Dads Who Swing Gmail account.
No way.
Yeah, and I didn't even look. I just assumed it was the work email instead of the Dads Who Swing Gmail. And so a day goes by, and I'm like, I still don't have access to this file. Like, this is weird. And then I go back in, and I'm like, oh god, I see the mistake. I see I've requested from Dads Who Swing at gmail.com or whatever it is. And then so I sign out, I sign back in, request it from the work email, and then later that day, my colleague goes, "Hey, do you know what this is?" And he's like screenshots the Dad Who Swings Gmail, and I'm like, yeah, no, but don't worry, I requested from the work email, so nothing comes of it, right? Last week, me and the same coworker we're doing a road trip together, and we're just kind of, we know each other, but not super well, so we're just kind of going through, what we do, what we like to do, what's new, what we're looking forward to, and I bring up the podcast, and I go, oh shit, maybe we should have this talk now, and he's like, what? I'm like, I'm Dads Who Swing. he's like, what? I'm like, oh yeah, I have this podcast. It's called Dads Who Swing. And he goes, what? Because he's also a dad. He goes, what? And I'm like, it's not like that. It's not that kind of swing. And he goes, you need to tell so and so. And I'm like, why is that? I'm like, oh, and he's like, because she's the one who got the request. And I'm like, oh. And then so we call her and we're all laughing because she's like, I thought it was some, like, I'm like,
Yeah.
who's trying to access our files? What kind of creep did we hire? But they didn't really know it was me. They just thought maybe it was someone else internally. And I'm like, no, I'm not that kind of, I'm not, all for it if you want to swing, not that kind of swing. It's kettlebells. And she goes, oh, you need to talk to so and so. I'm like, why? She's like, oh, because that's who actually got the request. I'm like, good Lord.
The I love it because it became a huge HR incident at first because they're
I
like,
think
you just had no idea. You're just blissfully going through your life, and and then you got like Melanie in HR that is just panicking, like, oh my god, someone's trying to do something here. What is this? This is
who is this? Who is this person? Who is
wh-
this? Like
yeah,
they
which employee?
they have a chart of all the men in the company on the wall, and it's like who's the dads? Who's not?
Yeah,
It's like guess who? And it's like X's on those guys. It's like okay, who could this be? But I mean, you got to find the new guy on the
yeah.
sales team who swings, and it's like it checks out, but it's for kettlebells.
You look at HR's office. They've got a whiteboard with just red string everywhere with employee photos.
Yeah, just my pictures like circled.
Yeah, it's got to be him.
So it's out there. It's out
It's out
there.
there.
And I think that means I have to do the LinkedIn release. I haven't done one of those.
You're going for it.
I think so. Might as well. I mean,
May as well see what happens,
yeah,
right?
yeah. I mean, I think when I first got that message though, like when the first time they're like, "You know what this is?" and I was like, I just said yes, and I just wanted to leave it because I was like had so much going on. I'm like, if they want to have a conversation about this, we'll have a conversation about this. If this means I get the pink slip, I guess I get the pink slip for it. But it requires a conversation and some context to know like, hey, I just don't have this underground. I do have this underground swinging cult, but it's built off the kettlebells and not keys in a jar.
I love it too because like the whole like, oh yeah, I know what it is. You're just actually making it seem more like it is some weird sex cult that you're part of, and not just an exercise cult.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I love that. Good for you, everyone that you work with. I appreciate their open mindedness. However, like you said, it's not that.
It's not that we make jokes about things for sure.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, it's just that's not who it is. That's not who we are.
But you know what though? Got them talking. They were talking.
I bet, and I just want to know how that like who else do I have to have this kind of context conversation?
I think we might just have to do a live event with your entire corporation.
Yeah, I think so. I
Yeah,
think
we'll
so.
bring him in on a live event.
We could do it. Maybe do it in the warehouse. Who knows?
Who knows, right? And then maybe we'll bring a couple kettlebells.
Oh, I would think we would have to do like a workout session,
Yeah,
lunch,
athletic wear only.
a lunch, and then a live Q&A.
I love that. Oh man.
What do you got for us today, Josh? What do you want to touch on?
Well, one of them actually we kind of been flirting with the topic is knowing limitations as we're getting older because I will openly admit this. I hurt myself on in the middle of round 2 of a 6-round workout
Hmm?
and I finished all 6 rounds. Like I
Might
didn't
have.
adjust weight at all. I kept it the same
Hmm.
all the way through. Just thinking, you know what? I'm sure it'll be fine by the end.
I mean, you're already hurt. You're already going to be holed up for 3 weeks. You might as well finish the work.
And you want to know what the best part was? This is what it was. Is it was like a 3-part complex. The first one was like a row to a clean, like a goblet clean, and then you did 6 of those, and then it was 6 goblet squats into goblet reverse curtsy lunges. And so it was on the first or the in the second round, like the first curtsy lunge. I had the bell, and I just as I was going down, I just lost concentration. Just went forward just a little bit, and as I went forward, my back strained just to hold it to bring it back. I took a deep breath, and then that was game over. There was no that was the cliff, that was the jumping off point, and I just felt it immediately. Like it was like a crack, like all the not a crack, but like a tweak all the way up my just like that. Like, oh, this is going to be a conversation piece later. And then, but I didn't. Normally, like a smart person would have been like, maybe I should just stretch now and not continue.
Mm.
But I
You
did not do that.
you double down.
I did.
Did you even change the curtsy?
Not at all.
Any of the you just kept doing your bent over. You were bent over, doing a row,
Do
bent
it.
over, explode up to a clean, full frontal brace for the goblet squat, full
Yeah.
frontal brace for the. Okay, so yeah, you just kept the volume up to 11. I mean, yeah, being option A was do what you did. Option B is like still work, but do pivots to body parts that aren't required,
Hmm.
not the full brace. And then option C is like a lay down and call it a day. But I mean, to each their own, man. It's like those Goosebumps books. Choose your
The
own
choose your own
adventure.
adventures.
Yeah,
I mean, sitting back now, I can see the error of my ways. I can I can definitely pinpoint where something where it went wrong and where I could have improved for next time.
yeah, but I don't
I don't
see
know.
any option. I don't see any of those options not leading to you at this point right now, where you're holed up for a couple weeks.
I mean, I probably could have lessened the blow, like if I would have just done what a smart man would have done. And you know what? Maybe 2 rounds is enough, and I'm just gonna stretch and walk, or even hey, this isn't feeling good. Maybe I should do some low impact and hit the elliptical for the rest.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, I did do that after I did a little 50 cal burn out at the end of everything, just to really make sure I did myself in.
Anger,
Yeah,
anger,
that's right.
anger burn, burn
But
that.
no, but it's funny because it does make you think, right? Like if I'm lucky that my job is not really a physical, so I can still go in and work. It's just office time, right? But at what age do you become the like the old bull or the wise bull instead of the young cow, right? Or the young calf, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still here. I just have to turn my camera off. But so you're saying know your limits, play within it when it comes to injuries, or was there any like, hey, know your limits before you get hurt?
Well, I mean, how are you going to know your limit per se before you actually take that chance? Now, obviously, injury is different because you shouldn't have to prove yourself by going and getting yourself hurt and knowing, okay, that's where the line is,
Right.
right? But I don't know. It's just a bigger concept in life, right? Is knowing that limit or not necessarily like the Icarus's wing uh, scenario, but just in general, because they say like single if I was a single dad, like I have a wonderful wife that's able to do a line share of things if I'm hauled up on the couch or laying on the floor, right, feeling
Mm.
like a deadbeat.
She's probably not a big fan of your ego lifting right now, I bet.
But
You better get writing those notes, boy. Dear lovely wife.
that's
As I
right.
lay here on the ground, I just am in full admiration of your double duty capabilities.
Yeah, but like other than just a little laying on the ground, it's like still powering through. Be like, this is not fun right now. Sleeping sucks. Doing everything is not enjoyable right now at this point.
New paragraph. If you think I'm having fun, please know I'm not.
Please know I'd rather be completely moving around and
Yeah.
stuff.
As an aside, the water cup service can improve.
Well, I love it because and God bless my daughter. She's like, "Daddy, how's your back?" Like, "Oh, it's sore." She's like, "Okay, can you like sit up?" And so you sit up, and then just like starts pressing on my back, which is it's great. Those little fingers get right in there, right? But
Man, sometimes I just ask, I'm like, to my boy, I'm like, dude, do you want to walk on my back?
yes,
And he's like, yeah. And then whatever he's doing now, our daughter is like trying to mirror and do as well. So then I've got the four little feet just Swedish massaging all over inadvertently. Like, yeah, like, but it's one of those things that I have to brace there too, because if I'm not, I end up with something, pulled motivator. So,
well, I like the ones where you got the little ones walking on your back, and the next thing you know, you had someone just like death dropping on the middle of your back. You're like, that's wonderful.
or yeah, or your head or your neck. Like you can't be in a compromised position.
No.
That's one thing I've noticed too is like, if you're playing, you've always got to have your hands in front because they don't know, especially at their ages right now, they don't know. They'll just come in with a headbutt right on your sweet chin music, or protect the side of your face. Like, don't ever close your eyes, or don't ever not shield your head, because they might just butt slam on the
You
side of
might.
your screen.
It's almost like you're consistently have to be prepared that you're in a street fight, right?
Yeah,
You gotta look visually where the threat's coming from.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That way
No,
you can track it. You can
full
prepare.
full awareness, situational. Make sure you're around. Yesterday there was something. We bought a humidifier, so they just love filling that thing up. My daughter is taking the bottles and throwing them up, and I was just kind of looking to the side, and she threw this thing up, and it hit like my toe knuckle, like smack down. It hurt so much, and I was like, ah, dang, like just.
See, now you're gonna be hauled up with me now. We're just gonna be dads who used to swing is what it's gonna be.
I don't know. Maybe that's a weirder Gmail to come through the from outside. Um, so the limits, I get caught with the ego lift for sure. Still, I mean, I was, you know what? Maybe it wasn't even the ab wheel that was messing me up. I touched the 100 pounder yesterday just to do some suitcase deadlifts, but
Hmm.
boy, oh boy, that was a lot. I probably could have done without touching it yesterday, but
Yeah,
part of me was like, no, I gotta make sure I can still throw this thing around.
nice.
It's tough, man. I don't know, like,
Hmm.
you're gonna hurt yourself sometimes,
Yeah,
but
it's gonna happen.
it could happen just
Playing in the
sneezing.
fire, playing in the fire, you're gonna get burned.
Yeah, it could happen just sneezing or shoveling. There's all kinds of boring ways it could happen besides just being active. So.
Well, I guess that is one way, right? Like it could have been someone that like threw my back out pushing a lawnmower up a hill, or shoveling when I was shoveling snow last week, right? When I was back in Ontario,
Mm.
just still living off the high from the massive snow clearing I did over there, right? Didn't hurt myself doing that. Come back, I wasn't even lifting the heaviest bell I
Thank
have, Andrew.
thank God it didn't happen there. Can you imagine
The plane ride home.
having to look at your in-laws being like, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna leave this for you because I can't handle it." In Alberta, we don't get this much snow.
Yeah, we in Alberta we shovel with a snowblower or something like a leaf blower,
Yeah,
right? Because it's such dry, fluffy snow. And just being judged by my father-in-law.
and mother-in-law,
Yeah,
and your wife would be upset too. Be like, Josh, why are you making my parents do this? Like,
yeah.
yeah,
What's happening here?
yeah. You're supposed to. I thought you work out. You work
Yeah,
out. You work out every day. What do you mean? It's like,
the whole family's mad at me. I'm getting yelled at. It's like I'm the drunk uncle that says something inappropriate, right?
now everyone's waiting on you.
Yeah, that's right. And making it known.
Yeah. Oh, we wanted to go do this today, but we can't because you're in bed.
I mean, at the end of the day, I would change nothing. I would still do the exact same what I did.
Okay.
But it was funny because and it's something I've done many times before, but I just lost the concentration or the sight of what I should have been doing for like split second, right? And like I said, just a quick little like the bell just got a little forward from me, just because the form clearly was a little off,
Mm.
and here's where we're at. So it's one of those things. Like it's definitely going to. I now for sure experience what they say like you know be purposeful and concentrate and slow as you're going, right? Like you don't need to rush through it, even though it's like because I mean at the end of the day, 6 reps is 6 reps, whether I'm going faster or slower. I'm doing the same movement, right? But if I'm just being purposeful with it, then you get that probably added benefit of not being where I am right now
Mm.
in pain, sitting straight up.
I think in my heavier lifting days, to this point, I'm gonna keep going down this path, Josh. Heavier lifting days, and especially kind of in that CrossFit modality, I don't think I ever had the best form. And I
Hmm.
always wondered, hey, is it better to strengthen my body working outside optimal technique, like optimal lifting technique? Because if I can lift with a little bit of a hunch, if I can deadlift something heavy with a little bit of a hunch back, that's good in the sense if I always did it perfect and then I did it hunched, I'd be more susceptible to injury versus the long term of like, yeah, well, if you're doing it with the hunchback all the time, you're kind of fucked up your spine. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's
But it's
better.
heavy though. It's
Yeah,
really heavy.
I
Do you
want to
see
do it
it?
heavier and I got to do it hunch. So I'm doing it hunch. So there's the ego lift again. But yeah, to your point, like if you're moving through perfect technique with a steady, a reliable breathing pattern. Your time under tension is going to be much higher than if you're just whipping through it,
Hmm.
meaning your weight probably can't be as high either, but the workout and the effort will still be there.
Yeah, it's like, hey, is that what we're supposed to be doing? Are we supposed to be doing it properly and breathing and taking our time so that we're getting that time under tension? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I mean, you can always add in a tempo to something, and that makes it exponentially worse. And like you have to be just dialed in for that much longer, and the perceived exertion is higher, even though the weight, instead of doing 50, you might be doing a 30 or a 35. It's super
Hmm.
miserable to add tempo, and it's never a bad play. Especially, I find, especially when I am tired, it's like, okay, instead of doing 10 reps at X weight, I'm going to do five with tempo at this weight instead. And yeah, it gets tough.
Yeah,
Okay,
exciting.
so limits, know your
Yeah,
limits, play within it.
yeah. I mean, it's important, especially as we're getting older.
Where else can that apply? We have it in
Um,
physical exertion. Where else?
well, I guess
Fine.
probably like your work family life balance,
Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? Like that's a big one. Um, Knowing your limits there for sure, because hurting your back is one thing, but hurting your family relationship or family time or you know how you're viewed, I think is way more of a serious injury.
So on that note, had a little maturity. Sunday we do the big, executive spa day, lovely team meal. It's a pricey day. It's a pricey day. I'm just gonna say we ordered the tuna tartare and
Mm.
got what we paid for. Monday, day from hell. My work day just tanked. Live demonstration just didn't go the way we wanted to. I'm on the road. My wife's at home. She's telling me the kids aren't napping. They're this, they're that, they're everything. I'm late. I actually missed gymnastics, so I feel like garbage. I hate missing gymnastics.
Hmm.
And I'm like, she's like, hey, we need groceries. I'm like, hey, we'll schedule a pickup, right? We talked
Yeah,
about this.
because we got
Schedule,
that now.
schedule a pickup because it can't deliver today. I'll After gymnastics, I'll go and pick it up before supper, and we're good. Again, I missed gymnastics. I'm late. I get to the grocery store, coded it wrong, and they've said it's delivered, but it's delivered at 8:30 at night, which isn't possible because it's 5:30. So it's like I gotta go in now, and I'm explaining, and they're like, "Oh no, it's there." I'm like, "Okay, can you bring it out?" They're like, "Yeah, you're behind three other people. You've got to wait." And I'm like, "Awesome, it's 5:30. We don't have supper yet." The kids are from gymnastics. They're super hungry. Delivery, I'm unloading delivery, and I was like, as I'm leaving, I'm like, hey, I thought we were having tacos tonight. And my wife's like, yeah. I'm like, there's no ground beef. And she's like, oh, I'll have to take some out and defrost it because she
Mm.
forgot to do it, which is fine. Again,
Yeah.
day from hell. And I'm like, I just called her. And again, I did not want to do this, Josh, because again, the expensive day before. But I'm like, I'll just get us A&W. Like, are you okay with that? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, as much as I did not want to spend more money on like a
Hmm.
last minute food kind of thing, it was like, it's either that or you go home and tough it out trying to defrost right from frozen meat for the next hour and a half
Yeah.
with screaming kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just give me the Happy Meals on the
Yep.
card. Let's go. That's a,
Yeah.
that's a future Andrew problem, financial Andrew problem, I guess.
You know what though? That was smart play because you were just compounding injury on injury at that point.
We have both had bad days, and I was like, I don't, and I'm starving too, and I've had to deal with customer service already at the grocery store for a little bit, which is
Yeah.
fine. They did a great job. They did what they needed to do, but nothing had gone according to plan. I'm like, well, this is just another wrinkle in the bed sheet.
Yeah. It's cold, dark, probably right. You're like it's just not happening right now.
And I'm staring down like my dog hadn't been on a walk, so I was like, I'm staring down like a 30-minute walk in minus 25. I'm like,
Yeah.
and it was like, I mean, the other part I was kind of annoyed with was it was a full grocery haul. And I was like, God, I have no bags. I'm in a rental car. Like I have no bags, so I'm just hand bombing this stuff into my trunk, which means then I have to hand bomb it into bags when I get home, and it's minus 30 at this point. Wind's howling. I'm in my work clothes. Like I'm like I got nothing. But
You know what? That's character building.
Maturity. I think the maturity, know your limits, buy the A&W instead of toughing out the frozen taco meat.
It's smart though, right? Because we all know what's going to happen when you get home, and everyone's going to be overstimulated. The house is going to be loud. Kids are screaming. Even if you have Bad Bunny playing in the background, that might not be enough to keep the atmosphere light, right?
No,
And
no.
then there's going to be a remark made, and then feelings going to get hurt, and the night's going to be ruined. And it's like you just circumvented all of that
I
by just
did.
being like, "Listen, we're at this point. What do you think?"
43 dollars on the credit card just saved us a whole host of trouble. And it was like, was it worth it? Probably not, but it was worth it.
But let's be honest. At the end of the day, we're guys. We're going to say something dumb, and it's gonna it's not gonna be funny, even though we think it's funny in our head. As we're saying it, we still might think it's funny until the last word goes, and we're like, "It wasn't funny."
Yeah, yeah. If everyone's jazzed up about their day, it's probably not the good time to do. So
But you learned, and that's that. You said it's a maturity. It's a growing point, right?
it
Because
is.
younger Andrew may have just been like, "No, this was the plan. Let's stick with it."
Or freaked out that the meat wasn't taken out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, well, yeah, man, but you have a accountability to this issue as well. You could have taken the meat out.
Yeah, but also now, flip side around, you get to experience. Remember the classic like the classic parenting joke or the meme right now where it's like when you forgot to take the chicken out, like your mom asked you 8 hours ago. Like,
You're supposed
there
to
is
take it. You're
nothing
supposed to
more
take it
terrible.
out. You're supposed to take out the drumsticks right when you get home,
Yeah.
and you just hear the car pull up, and you're like,
Hey mom, we should go to A&W tonight instead.
"Oh no!" You just take it out, and your mom's like, "When did you take this out?" And you're like, "When you told me to," like without even really answering the question.
Even though it's just completely frozen, right? Like it's clearly just the bag still has the frost on the outside.
Well, when she opens the door and she catches you in the kitchen, like, "Oh, what were you doing?" I
Yeah.
was taking the chicken out.
Guess who's having breakfast for dinner tonight?
We are.
Love breakfast for dinner.
That's a good move. That is a great move.
As always, a good pivot.
We don't do that often enough.
Who wants to have cereal?
Oh, no, I thought you meant like not cereal. Cereal's
No,
just
I
is
know.
cereal a dessert in your house ever?
Yeah, for me, I like that because it's like a nice little crunch afterwards, right? Like maybe don't give yourself a full bowl, but
No.
I, I do love good cereal after.
I like doing and I know it's not really in your supplement stack, but I'll do a little bit of protein powder on like a mini wheat, even a Cheerio, actually any kind of brand, like a chocolate protein powder on top, sprinkled on top, little milk dump. Chocolate milk starts forming, the cereal gets a nice coating of proteinies, and we're we're snacking.
Get a little crunch plus gains at the same time.
If you can crunch and gains, you got it all. Okay, here we go. Last thing I kind of want to talk about today,
All right.
and it's totally relatable to what we just said. Everything in the world is protein right now, protein infused. You can get protein coffee at Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts.
Hmm.
I'm
Have you
not buying
tried
it.
either?
I'm not buying it, Josh.
You're not getting
I'm,
into it?
I'm not buying it. We got a loaf of protein bread.
Stop it.
Yeah, yeah,
Why?
exactly. That's what I said. I'm like, this isn't real. They're having protein sandwiches because it's protein bread and peanut butter. I'm like, neither of those are a source of protein. Stop telling you. I don't know. I don't know what kind of diagram we need to draw up here, but bread. Like I've even I had a I like I had before I was rolling it last night. Instead of having supper, I just had like a piece of bread with peanut butter and honey. And my wife's like, "Oh, you're having a protein sandwich," and I'm like, "No, I'm not. This isn't. This is stop calling this bread protein and stop calling your lattes protein lattes. Like they're freaking not. I guarantee you, whatever they're using in there is like not
Nope, it's health
no
conscious lattes.
no way." And there's a joke there, so listen carefully. No way, Jose.
Uh, no way, I like it.
Yeah.
I, hey, I got it. I got it.
I can tell it again if you need me to.
I just can't wait to have like protein fruit, like protein infused oranges, or maybe a protein infused banana.
It's coming. I think it's one of those health trends. I think earlier it was creatine. everyone was big on creatine, especially
Hmm.
creatine for women. You could buy normal creatine at like $20 a tub, but if
Yeah,
you wanted creatine for women, it was going to be 35, and it was like, again, you can just take a 2 minute Google physiologically.
you're there. Say it
Yeah,
with confidence.
watch a 2 minute video on YouTube and understand that there's no difference in the type of creatine that men and women need. It's the same thing. You're just getting marketed with a pink tub instead of the black and white tub, and it's like, just take the normal creatine, you'll be okay. And now it's,
Patriarchy.
yeah, well, now it's like, hey, just make sure your protein intake is high, which is a great basis for a health, a nutrition foundation. However, you cannot justify your mocha choca syrupy latte with a half a scoop of expired Vega protein and be okay.
I think Starbucks will beg to differ on this one, my friend.
So was Dunkin' Donuts. Like they have the same thing going down in the States, and I was like,
You're gonna have to get one.
I've never associated Dunkin' Donuts with any kind of protein.
You know what though? You're just stacking your morning. So instead of separately taking protein shake after your workout when you're hitting the road, you just go and just grab your latte, put some.
No,
It's boom. It's just
no,
paired right up, man.
no, it's not. It's not. It's
It's
not the
gotta be.
same. It's
It
not the
says
same.
it in the sign.
It's not the same serving. It's not the same. I don't even want to get too much into the quality because I think that's at average Joe level. It's not really necessary, the quality of the protein. If we're professional athletes, then yeah, it does kind of matter, but just mom and pop shop, not really.
What about just below average mid
Yeah.
hybrid
But look,
athletes?
hey, if you're coming off of serious health problems, you probably want to invest in some higher end nutrition.
So, protein infused latte at
No, no,
Dunkin'
I'm
Donuts.
talking like quality of protein. So like maybe you're buying the more expensive tub of protein
Fair enough.
than what you can just kind of get generically at
Walmart.
superstore or Walmart. So that's probably in a move for like the very sick or the super elite athletic endeavor people. But
Yeah.
average mom and pop, average dodgeball team, generic is a okay. It's, again, this is supplement. Like, you have to be doing all the other stuff right rather than
Yeah.
just focusing on this. But don't justify your protein bread and your protein mocha chocolate. Not today.
I
Not
like that. The last little Andrew thought. I like it. I got one for you.
bit of a rant, but go ahead, Josh.
This is piggybacking off something I saw from you. Do you think one for like 1v1 rhino versus hippo? I got the hippo all day.
I guess I have to take the rhino. If it's on
You
ground,
lost. You just lost that one, my friend. I'm telling you
if
right
it's
now.
if it's on ground only, then yeah, you're probably right. But if we can start introducing some kind of water element to the equation, I think the hippo probably takes it. I just don't know if the hippo probably has better power strength numbers, and explosiveness than the rhino, but that horn is probably good. I mean, the horn, I don't know this. I'd love to see if the horn breaks, it's all over for the rhino, but
Because they have bad eyesight. Like there's, they don't have the same dexterity of like being able to like make those quick changes in their direction of travel. I don't know.
hip,
I
hip,
feel like
hippos are fast, right?
very fast
Yeah.
and ruthless.
And like
Ruthless.
just the momentum. I'm thinking like if they just charged at each other, the horn obviously is a nice spear,
Yeah.
but the hippo just coming in, like, I think its skin is like almost impierceable, but we'd have to find out.
I don't know. Like, is the horn actually? Is it just for decoration? Is it purely decorative, or
No,
on
I
the
think
rhino?
I think
Or
I think it's there to make a statement.
okay, because yeah, because otherwise, I mean, they're kind of a tank that way. Like they got their armor skin, and then they got their massive horn at the front. But I think I do think if a hippo wanted to get around to the side or the back of it, and if we're close to water, it's going to drag it in. It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah, but like the fight will move, and then it's like once the rhino gets bogged down in the water,
There's no way a rhino can swim. Look at it.
well, it
Right?
just probably can't move as quick, and then that's where the hippo can, just like you said, get lateral and go into the side. But I did think, and for those that don't know, my son put a bunch of animals, lined them up, and said, "What fights?" and let's fight. And then I was like, I don't know who wins this fight. I didn't tell that to him. Obviously, I let his team win. There's good matchups, and I as soon as I posted that, Josh, I did think, do I do like a month-long competition, like animal, like you just did, animal versus animal, round robin. After the round robin, they get seeded based on their win loss record,
I th-
and then go to a knockout stage, and then just crown the ultimate one. I mean, that's a 30-ish day commitment because we got like 12 different animals. So,
I think we just found our newest favorite segment.
mm.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I actually sat there this morning for like almost 7 minutes. Actually, like okay, what team would win here? What do they have, right? Like the gorilla is an asset for sure. But then you have, if just two of the other side team up in the gorilla really quick, he might be done, right?
The way that's a great perspective because the way I had it was like they was just going to be one on one, winner stays in, and then the next animal rolls through. Which at that in my way, it matters. The order matters because if you get a rhino versus a leopard, I think the rhino might win that. But if you get a rhino versus the grizzly, maybe the grizzly takes the rhino out, and then the leopard's still there to
Yeah.
mess somebody else up, right? So order in my way would matter, but yeah, if they're just going 4 on 4, you're right. Maybe there's a. I mean, I think it was the hippo and the elephant, or the rhino and the elephant, but
We'll get the elephant and the hippo on the one side, and like that's a deadly combo as
that's
well,
a
just for
that's a
size, right?
like, yeah, they're not as deadly as the tigers and the lions and the gorillas and grizzlies, but they're just so massive that
Yeah.
in
They
a
can wreak some havoc.
in a line brawl, their trampling ability becomes a huge. And if you got two of those rocks coming around, it's watch out.
This is going to set some people off. So let us know. Let us know what you guys think. We might have to open this up on our Instagram page to be like, what do you guys think?
Maybe that's what we do. Maybe
I
that's the
think we do it.
marketing plan for the next month and a
I
half.
love it. Well, I think this is a great spot to leave it at because now I'm going to go back and look at the picture and make sure I really have my picks put in there.
Yeah, you got to change your vote. Change your vote.
Yeah. Awesome, my friend. Well,
I'm Andrew,
and I'm Josh.
and together,
We are
dads.
who? Sway. I can't right now, but I'm going to go forward on.